Dr. Weeks has one of the biggest hearts of any physician I've ever worked with. He comes to work every day looking for the big picture, how he can really do good in the world.
Emergency medicine, I say, is probably one of the best jobs you can have. I've been the guy who is on the subway vomiting and feeling sick at one point in time when I came to this country, and I realized that how we need to provide the care to any and everybody. I got involved with echocardiography, that's cardiac ultrasound, and using that to help sort of risk stratify patients who have pulmonary emboli. Those are blood clots to the lungs. I have an environment where I see people with blood clots, and I have family members who've suffered. I've had a friend who died from it. Yeah, I guess that's one of my missions, I think, now, is to figure out a little more about this problem. My name is Anthony Weeks. I'm an emergency medicine physician in Charlotte, North Carolina. I earned my master's in clinical research for healthcare professionals at Drexel University. We are constantly realizing how much we don't know as we practice medicine, but at the same time you realize that you do have some level of power to answer it, or at least try to, and that's where the clinical research comes in. I was in New Orleans and I was pitching this fairly ambitious project. I realized I needed to have a little more credentials to convince others to join in on research that I'm doing.
Dr. Weeks and I have worked together many years, but since he started the Drexel program, I've seen him develop as a researcher and as an investigator.
What I was learning in Drexel had a direct impact on the clinical research that I was doing currently. I was able to write up a manuscript based on what I was learning and had to present at the end of the class. And now that ended up being one of the projects that we're working on now that I've just submitted for a grant. You feel better knowing that how you've had an impact on others around you. That gets you up in the morning, is to know that you can help or have some influence on other people's lives.